Good evening. I am Tyrone Wilson. Let me see if I can see this thing. I'm better than what they said I was. They said I had no value. They almost had me, but I woke up just in time. I'm 8 years old, being raised by a single mother, 3 siblings. We live in a 2-bedroom apartment, 1 male, 3 females. I have to make the living room my home for the next 8 years. I can't stand that. I have to sleep on the couch for all these years. I never feel relaxed or rested. I spend most of my time in the streets because I don't want to be bothered by my sisters. I stay out until my mother calls me out the window, come upstairs. I hope my sisters are asleep. At 12, I'm exposed to the real world of my projects. My friend Donnell is kidnapped one morning leaving for school. Soon it's all over the news. Everyone in Harlem in the 5 boroughs is following this story. I watch the news every day waiting to see if they found him. One morning I hear on the news, my heart drops. Donnell and Rich Porter is found dead near Orchard Beach in the Bronx. Victims of the drug game. Kidnapped by his own uncle, he was addicted to drugs because someone wanted to distort Donnell's brother, who was a drug dealer. Donnell was around my age. We hung out in the same places. This is too close to home. Donnell was totally innocent. A kid who someone used to get at his brother, and in the end, he and his brother both turn up dead. It is at this moment I know, even as a 12-year-old kid, I am not safe. It's kill or be killed where I live. The projects are a community in pain caused by generations of systematic neglect. Generations and generations being torn apart because of the burden of trying to survive has caught up to us. It is rare to see a mom and dad in the same household. Hell, I never saw my moms and pops talk to each other for even 10 minutes. I'm looking at them both like, how did you ever get together? I realize I'm just a one-night stand baby. I realized they never was really together. I'm 14 and I'm in a war zone. I have lost 2 friends from gun violence and a host of family members have passed away. Death feels so close. I just accept it. I give myself a couple more years to live. I'll die at 16, maybe 18. This is the reality with this mentality. You let no one push you over. You protect yourself by any means necessary. It's a real jungle out here, and everyone can sense fear or smell blood. Every day before leaving my apartment, I look through my peephole for about 3 minutes before I unlock the door because you just never know who's outside waiting for you. You don't have to do anything for someone to come after you. One of your boys could have done something, and that's just as good as you doing it yourself. Depending on who it is and what it's about, every day I risk my life leaving my house. So at 14, I get my first gun. I pray every day in the bathroom before I leave my mom's house that I won't have to use it. My morning ritual, Lord, I don't want to have to kill someone, but I cannot just let them kill me. Please shield me and my friends from the cruelty of this world. I promise to never take a life. I promise to never take a life if I'm not forced to do so. Lord, if this day should come, please forgive me for the hurt that I caused behind this. Amen. My mother is a nervous wreck. One day she calls me in her room. She's crying. I do not want to get a phone call saying that you're dead in these streets somewhere. Her feelings are so overwhelming, I have to just walk away. At 17, I know I have to find a way to get myself out of here, or I have to find a way to get myself out of here, or it will kill me in her. But I don't know what to do. 2 recruiters in our neighborhood, in our high school lobby, recruited from the Army National Guard and the National Civilian Community Corps, the Peace Corps. I hesitate for a moment and I realize this is it. This is the only way I'm going to get out of here. I fill out both applications, but never say anything to my mother. 2 months later, I receive a letter in the mail. You've been accepted to the 2nd iteration of the NCC Denver, Colorado campus. The Peace Corps? I'm terrified. I look at this paper for almost 10 minutes. Truthfully, when I filled it out, I had no intentions of being accepted because things like this just don't happen to us. I wait a couple of days before I get the nerve to tell my mom that in August of 1995, not only am I leaving, but I'm going almost on the other side of the United States, Denver, Colorado. I don't care where I'm going because anywhere is better than here. I'm hungry for some sort of peace. I just want to see what's out there. And at this point, nothing is going to stop me. I mean, nothing. I'm done standing in my own lobbies getting harassed by police every day, worrying about some stick-up kids trying to rob me, always having to carry a gun and being fearful for my life and being outcast by my own family members because I hang out in the streets. This is an opportunity to put myself to the test. I finally tell my mother. She breaks down. I see the relief in her eyes. There is so much joy and pain wrapped up in this moment. I feel it all in her hug. I finally found a way to bring both of us some peace. In Denver, I realized fast that I've been missing out on a lot. Missing out on life without a gun. Feeling my life was always threatened. Missing out on knowing there's people out there that don't look like me but have a genuine heart. Life there gives me a chance to feel, see, and hear the way I want to, not the way I have to. It's a total different world. I have to adapt to the diversity I see. It's nothing like home, not even close. I see this as an opportunity to change my life forever. I have my share of dealing with racism. But from where I just came from, my skin is tougher than leather. I'm ready for whatever's coming my way because for the first time in my life, I have a goal. I'm also here to prove to myself and others I'm not who they said I was. I'm not a failure. I will not just be a statistic in these streets. I'm a total survivor, and the world is going to see what this young black king from Harlem is really about. I'm going to succeed here. I have to shine so bright that my mother will see the light of me shining all the way from New York City. Back then, I prayed and asked for a way, and time again, God has shown me. He brought me out of the projects to the Peace Corps, and all these years later has landed me here in the Hudson Valley. God continues to show me the way today. I stand before you as Executive Director of Harambe, an organization that worked to give Kingston its first African American festival. An organization that worked with the Kingston Land Trust to save the African burial ground in Kingston. To protect and preserve my ancestors' final resting space. As a child, I needed a gun to protect myself. As a man, I dedicated my life to protecting my community. I know I stand here, and now I stand here as Ulster County Commissioner of Human Rights. And my journey continues. And if you ask me how I'm doing today, I will say I am too busy making my ancestors proud.